Welcome to Chuck Perry Moose Lake Campground Review. This first slide is the turnoff from Forest Road 164 onto Forest Road 174. This second slide is the turnoff from Forest Road 174 onto Camp Road. And this photo is arriving at the camp entrance. For those of you coming on a first-come, first-served basis, this is the self-serve pay station near the entrance. For those who want to prepay and reserve a site, go to recreation.gov. As you can see from this map, Moose Lake is a pretty good-sized lake. I thought I would be able to explore a lot of it over my 3-day weekend, but found that it was bigger than it looked on the map, and I really only did maybe a third of the shoreline in 2 days of kayaking. So it's a good-sized lake. If you've got a power boat, you can probably explore the whole lake in a 3-day weekend, but it's a good-sized lake. This is my drone footage of the shoreline near the campground, and it's got a really nice little beach area here. They do have floats and no wake signs posted out off the beach, so it does have some protection from the boaters. I really can't show you any video showing the whole lake, because in the United States we're restricted to 400 feet elevation, so you'll have to just see a portion of the lake at a time, but I'll try and scan around and give you an idea of what the lake looks like, at least around the campground. This is across from the beach, looking down the southern shoreline of the lake. There are a number of really nice cabins and cottages along this section of the lake. There are many points and coves and bunches of little islands on the lake, which probably make for very good fishing, although I was not fishing. I haven't got my fishing license yet this year and probably won't. I've been too busy camping. The campground is located on the southern portion of the eastern shore of the lake. This is the point where the campground is located, and it runs from the point down the shoreline to your left in this section of the video here. And there's a really nice cove off to your left, and it's really nice to explore if you've got a boat with you. The dock you see on the left-hand side of the screen is the dock for the public boat ramp. About half the campsites have little landings along the edge of this area of the shoreline, and say about half of them are lined up along that section of the shore. Here we're approaching campsite 2's little boat landing. It's a little private boat landing where I kept my kayak, and several of the sites have little landings. This one I think is probably the best one for a canoe or a kayak, because it has a fairly flat pull-up spot where you can get your boat up out of the water easily, and makes it fairly easy for boarding. They've got some logs lying up on either side of it, and you can walk out on the logs and step into your kayak or canoe. So Site 2 turned out very well to be a good boat owner's site. There are a number of power boaters on the lake, and so there's quite a few boats zooming around. I also encountered a seaplane that was docked along the shore when I was doing my kayak exploration. This is a little view of the beach area where they've got a little clearing and a little sandy spot for swimming. Next will be a slideshow of the individual sites. This is the little boat landing at my campsite that was site number 2. This is a gentleman named Tom who had built this beautiful cedar strip canoe. This is my camp setup at Site 2. A little bit of a thunderstorm rolled through on Saturday night, but I was pretty comfy with my nice large tarp, had lots of dry area to hang out in. Although I still noticed there were a few fishermen out on the lake that didn't get in even though there was lightning hitting around the lake. That seemed a little irresponsible to me, but I guess that's how bold some people are. The rain did sort of put my campfire out, though. I didn't get it restarted. I went without campfire after I got done making dinner because the coals were pretty wet by that time. Thank you for watching my Moose Lake Campground video review. I hope it gave you some insight into what the campground looks like and how it might fit to your needs. And do hope that you will come back and check some of my other videos. Thanks for watching.